Spirit guides, ancestors, archangels, all of the highest white light, divine beings, ascended masters, all those that are trying to get us to our higher self, best, the greatest good of myself. Give me eyes to see and ears to hear and to speak, hands to feel, to guide the clouds through all of the intuition, clarity, communication is needed into this reading. As always, I am so grateful for many messages that you would like to share with us. And I appreciate all that you do for me, my clients, the collective consciousness, and the universe as a whole. Okay, so you're either coming out or currently in a situation that has been difficult to get yourself out of. Somebody may have been messing around, playing with your feelings, trying to seduce you, using manipulation to keep you bound to them or stuck and unable to move forward, and your security became shaky and you may have been dependent on this person for something, whether that be emotional support or financial support, or it could be a thing. It doesn't necessarily have to be a person. It's just like this type of energy, this just icky illusion energy, right? And this time in your life was full of competition, and just like a struggle for finances and power or success, or just people to understand what you were going through and actually know that you weren't the crazy one, or just having like struggle mentality, anxiety mentality, internal battles that you couldn't release because you didn't quite know why they were taking place in the first place. Because there was this cloud of illusion around the situation, this manipulation energy that just had you completely bound, tied, stuck, and blinded. And therefore, this Queen of Swords had to step in. This Queen of Swords energy has to steps in. She steps in with her power, her authority, because she has extreme mental clarity in the spiritual realm. She's able to see these energies and know what they are and see the intentions behind them. She brings in a lot of clarity, and she's a problem solver. She's analytical, and she is independent, and she's just, it's the energy that you needed to stand in order to be able to get released from this illusion energy, this manipulation person, place, or thing that had you stuck, tied, and bound. With this Queen of Swords, you really had to pay attention to your intuition, your dreams, your feelings, your instincts. You had to take every situation and every trigger that was brought up and sit with it and see, like, what was triggering you, like what made this thing or situation or person trigger you in the first place. So you had to figure it out in order to see beyond this illusion. And this Queen of Swords energy was exactly what you needed in order to be able to see what was hidden from you, to be able to look at what was underneath the hidden I want to say prasad, is that the word for it? The illusion that this person, place, or thing was trying to portray. And with you standing in this Queen of Swords energy, you were able to see through that eventually and figure out what it was that was keeping you tied to that energy, and basically how to move forward from it, because you stepped into the magician energy of being able to figure out what was holding you back from manifesting the life that you wanted and desired. You just had to learn how to use the energy and how to see it in order to correct it, in order to move on from it, in order to learn the lessons that you needed to learn in that situation, in order to move forward and clear that karma, clear that that debt that you had to the universe, or your family had to the universe, that maybe generations and generations and generations were being stuck to, because nobody knew how to step out of that energy, because they couldn't see through it. They were just stuck in this illusion. Even if they understood that there was a problem or that there needed to be a change, they didn't know exactly how to do it because they couldn't see all the way through it. Maybe you could even be that generational curse breaker of your family, that person that actually is able to clear out all of your family's previous karma in order for you guys to start fresh and new, in order to have a clean and successful line after that. But basically, because you are learning how to use your energy and manipulate the energies around you and transmute negative into positive and so on and so forth. And because you were finally able to step into that Queen of Swords energy and see the illusions behind this manipulation energy, and you had the strength to heal completely from this situation and learn how to move on from it, then you showed up as somebody who was ready to step in and start achieving the things that you've always wanted in your life. You got to a point where you were able to start being more mature and responsible and see all these different things in a different light, a different, because you were able to step into that Queen of Swords energy and use your mind and see clearly through all of the patterns that were leading you to this realization, this epiphany that you had, where you were able to see through this illusion, then you were able to show up as somebody who is ready to get done all the little details to lead you to what you truly wanted, right? And you were showing up as mature and responsible and just action-oriented, ready to accomplish all your goals and your desires in order to have everything and anything that the universe was ready to send your way. All good things. And at this point, you became just enough successful in your strides that you had financial gains, you had success in a modest way. Maybe not everything you wanted at this point, but you were learning how to use this energy, how to manifest, stuff like that, and you started stepping into your power, basically. And when you started stepping into your power and releasing all of that previous negativity and manipulation energy, all of that illusion and all that gunk from the past, whether it just be your past right now, your past now, and all of your previous lives, or literally all of your other generation, and all of your ancestral trauma. A gateway was opened for you, and with this gateway being opened, it opened the path for good fortune to be flowing in your life, in order to make everything that you've ever wanted come true. It brought in this sense of hope for you, the sense of spiritual fulfillment, happiness, just all things positive was now right there for you to see, that it was possible that you could step into it, and that all you had to do is work a little bit harder and maybe get through a few more small obstacles in order to reach everything that you had been wanting your entire life. In order to reach your higher self, or your calling, or your purpose, or whatever it may be, whatever the situation is. And with that gateway, you were able to step into your Queen of Cups energy and be and your feminine energy is what I'm seeing here. Like, you were able to finally let your masculine side off the hook for a little bit, and you didn't have to be in that like go-getter mood or go-getter energy. You were able to, you know, delegate and put things on other people, or just not have to take on everything yourself anymore, because now you had some financial gains, maybe not everything and whatnot, but you no longer had to depend on all these other people, so you felt more secure in order, and because you felt more secure in your financials and stuff like that, you were finally able to open up your heart space to love, to real love, to be able to actually genuinely open yourself up to emotionally be secure and full. And when you were finally able to emotionally open yourself up and emotionally let other people in to see all of the parts of your heart that maybe you've been hiding from other people for so long because you didn't feel secure enough to let people see. Once you did, that's what leads you to your finances, your financial gain, your literally everything that you might want and desire in life, your higher calling, your purpose. Once you were able to open up your heart space and allow the energy of the universe of love language to flow through you, that's what opens up the rest of your life. That's what gives you your purpose. That's what gives you your wholeness, your sense of security and emotional fulfillment. Anything and everything that you've been desiring comes into play because you were able to open up that heart space. And you were able to open up that heart space because you learned the lessons, you healed, and you were able to finally bring in some financial security for yourself, not being dependent on anybody else. And because you were able to do that, that opened the gateway in order to lead you to your heart space, which led you to eventual happiness, life calling, your higher self. Pretty amazing reading.